Welcome in. We are back in the roast room. Right now I'm unpacking a fresh load of coffee from our friends at Sweet Maria's. We purchased 2 more bags of coffee that I'm going to be combining with the Kenya that I unboxed last week to make a nice blend. So the idea is we're going to have 3 different coffees in a certain ratio that will blend together and hopefully lend itself nicely. Like, you'll be able to see each of the flavors and kind of how they interact and mingle with each other, and it'll be hopefully a tasty cup. 2 Horse MQT, thank you for joining as always. So right here, this is our Brazilian coffee that we ordered. The Brazil Canastra Luis Otavio. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that or not, but that's the coffee. Should be a pretty tasty coffee. Oh, this is the first time we've seen how you blend, or do you do that afterwards? We'd probably do it after the roast, so we're not going to do a full blend today either. I want to kind of get a hand of like how to roast these coffees before we start blending them. But the idea is you roast them first to your desired roast levels, and then you blend them together. And then this one here is the Honduras San Vicente Comunidad Cabañas. Ooh. Hey. Free swag. Yeah, you can see that one there. Not sure if that's something you'd be interested in, but hey, I'll share it. Okay. And then we are going to bucket these coffees, but I only have 3 buckets. So I've got a little bit of Guatemala left here. Then I'm going to put in one of these. Hopefully. I should just dump it right into this. Okay. This one? Yeah. A little bit of coffee left in this. We're going to roast the rest of this Guatemala that we've been working on today, because there is only 580 grams of that. So remember that, 580. I need to remember that. We'll give that a quick wipe down. And then we're going to break into our Kenya today too, which I'm excited for. I've never roasted light coffee on the bullet, but we're going to take it to the end of first crack. These buckets are great though, my goodness. Airtight, watertight, just big old 5-gallon bucket. Time to show off that sweet Founders badge? Heck yeah, my friend. I think it's the first 10 people who subscribe get a Founders badge, so welcome in, Pooks. Alright, so this will be our Honduras. We dump this in the bucket. All right. That's correct? All right. Let's dump this bad boy in there. Okay, that's not working. Come on, you. Hate these stupid bags, in case you haven't heard me talk about how much I hate these stupid bags enough. Stupid, stupid bags. All right. And then I need to cut this out, actually, because all of a sudden we have several different coffees. Ooh, actually. I won't try to peel the sticker off. We need to cut this out because all of a sudden I have several different coffees in these in these buckets, and if I don't label them, I will not remember which one's which. And you'll catch me like scouring through the stream trying to like figure out which coffee was what. I'm gonna hurt myself. You know, scissors would be the right tool for the job here, but we ain't got those right now. There we go. The label has been removed. Good planning. Thank you. I will absolutely just... Ooh. This looks like a good coffee. I mean, they're all good coffees because they all come from Sweet Maria's, but this one looks good. So, this was the Honduras. I didn't bring scissors, but I sure did bring tape. Beautiful. Now for the Brazil. This is actually a brand new bucket here. Brand new, washed it out. How many grams was number 2? That's like what I dumped in there was 20 pounds. Each of these bags are 20 pounds of coffee. So I buy them in 20-pound increments because that seems to be a good amount for me. And then now I've got literally 60 pounds of coffee on the floor here. I don't think I will be buying any more coffee anytime soon. I think we are going to be roasting on these 3 horsemen for quite some time. Shouldn't call it the Horseman though, because that's a there is a roast type called like the Four Horsemen. Beautiful. Oh, bean down. Alrighty. I thought you said number. Oh, yeah, number one. Oh, yeah, no, this is what's here. So I just need to remember this because I'm going to roast this next. But first, before we roast, I'm kind of getting this stuff out of the way. But now, eventually, what I think the blend is going to be is... Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, this was the Brazil. Yes. So the roast is going to be 40% this Brazil, 40% this Honduras. No, this Brazil, that Honduras, and then 20% of that Kenyan. I'm hoping that the Brazil, I'm going to roast that a little bit darker, and I'm hoping that it provides a really nice like base sweetness to the cup, like that coffee flavor, right? The roasty, not super roasty, but like the bitter sweetness. And then the Honduras is hopefully going to give me like a nutty tone that I'm really looking for. And then this Kenyan is going to give me the like fruity, jammy notes of the coffee. So hopefully you'll get that sweetness, the nuttiness, and like this nice jammy fruit all in one cup. Dark roast. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You are a fan of your dark roasts, Pooks. One day we'll convert you into actual like sweet tasting specialty coffee. Instead of drinking the dill coffees that your friends are always like, don't mess this up. Bean Man, I feel like every single time you jump in my stream, the first thing you say is, don't mess this up. But welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. We are currently cutting the labels out of my bag so that I don't lose them. Trying to do it without cutting my finger off because I didn't bring scissors down here. So we're just using the old box cutter. There we go. Beautiful. Now we got that labeled. And I'm going to slap a label on the Kenya as well, because I didn't last time. So you guys are watching a little bit of just general behind the scenes work right now. Also, feel free to check out those sweet emotes that I put in. If you're one of my subscribers, you get access to those emotes. Do you know I can't put give custom emotes to people who aren't subscribers? It really sucks. Like, like, I wish I could just give you guys the emotes that I worked on. I got a couple more that are coming. They're currently under manual review by Twitch, because I think they have faces and stuff in them. So, I've got an emote of me and an emote. Well, you'll see once they're unveiled. One of them is an animated cat petting one, naturally. Follower emotes are a thing. Oh, you can eventually, yes. I know I can eventually. But I have to... They told me I have to be eligible for, like, unreviewed emotes or something like that, which takes, like, even more time. So eventually, you will get follower emotes. It's all based off of follower count. Yeah, so, like, that instant approval is what I would need in order to give follower emotes. So eventually, I will have follower emotes, but for the time being... Challenge. You'd think Twitch would understand that, like, follower emotes are important for small streamers especially. Because they're trying to build their community, and, like, frankly, a lot of people aren't going to want to subscribe, which makes sense. I understand that. There's plenty of people that I watch regularly that I don't subscribe to. You'd think they'd want to, like, give those small streamers a earlier chance. I don't know. Challenge. Anyway, we got a 580. Now that we've got all of the coffees in their buckets and labeled up, it is time to do some coffee roasting. The bullet has been sitting here hot and ready to go for a while. So let's do some roasting. I'd say it's more of a give people an incentive to sub for you for early streamers. Maybe, but the idea is you turn those followers into subscribers, right? I don't know. That's just me. So this is our... anyway. This is what we roasted last time. That's up on the screen right now. Looked pretty good. Tasted pretty good. We're going to try to emulate this, but this was a higher preheat temp and a larger dose of beans than what we're currently working with. Yeah, I don't know either. I just play games poorly and people like it. Hey, you do it consistently, which is something that I don't do. I don't stream consistently. But anyway, challenge. Where was I going with that? We're going to try to emulate this roast with this smaller dose by having that smaller, that lower preheat temp. We might try to draw the roast out just a pinch more. Just a pinch, right? Not too much more, but just a pinch to get a little bit more, get it a little darker. I might even take it, so this one I dropped at 222 degrees. I might drop this closer to like 226 degrees to really just try to get some of that dark roast sweetness out of it. I never took this coffee super dark while I was roasting it. I figured the last batch, if it kind of gets screwed up, it's a smaller dose. It's different than what I normally do anyway. So we're just gonna send it. Where did I drop heats on this? Looks like I went down to P. Where's my cursor? All right, looks like I went down to P8 as I kind of tipped over the top. Then P7 at, what is that? Challenge. 150, no, 170 IBTS, 175 IBTS, 173. That's weird. What was I doing there? Probably just felt right. I don't know. We'll drop it down again, though, once we get into the yellowing phase. And we'll just kind of go from there. Wait a minute. You aren't Amaranth. No, I'm not. My clothes are still on, if you'll believe that. I could do a bikini coffee stream. I'm not going to do a bikini coffee stream. I shouldn't even joke. That's absolutely not happening. All right. Get a hot tub. Fat Beans Coffee Lab did a hot tub stream. I'll leave it at that. Is he still around to defend himself? He did do a hot tub stream. It was a while ago.
Charge.
All right, let's get this funnel in here. We're going to start this at P8 because it's a lower dose. Maybe even P7. I don't know. We're winging this one. This one's for shits and gigs. Baneman, you better get back in here and defend yourself. Essentially, though, what he did was he said when he hit like 150 followers or 100 followers or something like that, he would do a hot tub stream. And he basically just zoomed in on this little figurine that he had floating in like a cup of coffee as though it was in a hot tub. It wasn't an actual hot tub stream. It was total clickbait. If I had a hot tub, you bet your sweet ass I'd be doing a hot tub stream. That would be hilarious. Just do like a coffee cupping in a hot tub. Oh, why is it at P6? God dang. Give me that P8. P8 F2. That's how we're starting this. Okay, now you got to do it. Give me a hot tub. If I had a hot tub here, I would be doing a hot tub stream. Technically, a hot tub needs continuous heat, so no, a coffee cup. Okay. But like, if we did like a coffee tasting inside of a hot tub, that count. That count. What if you put it on a cup warmer? Now you got a hot tub. I'm pretty sure if you put it on a cup warmer, that legally speaking makes it a hot tub. So the idea is we want this to peak around 19 or 20. Looks like it's peaking a little low. So we might end up drawing out our dry phase a little bit. Oh, well, now we're at 19. We'll see. I don't think it's going much higher than that. So we're a little bit behind there. So I'll probably keep the heat on for a little while. I meant the other dude in this clickbait. Yeah. So yeah, we're at 18, 19. Like I said, ideally, I would have wanted that closer to closer to 20. But hey, whatever. I won't complain too much. So we will drop power a little, well, yeah, we'll drop power a little bit here. And kick the fan up. Why not? Why not? The judges will accept it. I think the judges have a choice. We follow the rules. Coffee's humming along pretty nice here. Still pretty green. Now, last time I called dry end right around 170. But we are not there yet. So, we're going to let this keep rolling. Dry end is a visual and olfactory event, not a temperature event. Should get either a hot tub or a sauna for his acreage. Yeah, dude, I'm sitting on a whole freaking like 1/10 of an acre here, man. I would love a hot tub or a sauna. All right, I'm calling that dry end. Mark it. 5 minutes, perfect. Hey, yo, that's like right on the money. Let's reduce power. I have guessed Kool-Aid redeemed get cat. Heck yeah. All right, let's see where this cat's at. I'm gonna have to hold on the cat. Not sure where cat's at right now. We will get cat though. I'll check in in a minute. I'll do that in between roasts for sure. If I gotta go track down this cat, I'll find it. Yes, there are new point redemptions available now. So if you're interested in that. So we're sitting like a good 2-ish minutes after first crack here, or after we're into yellowing phase. Now you'd notice, so because this is a smaller batch size, that bean probe doesn't know what's happening. It just doesn't know what's happening. So you kind of gotta guess a little bit at what exactly is going on in these roasts. But some of those ups and downs that you're seeing there are not entirely accurate, I'd say. So I'm going to reduce power a little bit here at 190 just to keep trying to draw that sweetness out a little bit more. Smelling so good. I wish, yeah, like I always joke about getting smell-o-vision in here or something, but I mean, it just smells incredible when you're roasting coffee. Absolutely incredible. Avgas Kool-Aid subscribe with Prime. Welcome in, my friend. Didn't realize I had a Prime sub? Heck yeah, dude. You now, not only do you have a Prime sub, you also have a Founder's Badge now, too, as one of my first 10 subscribers. So thank you very much, my friend. That first next to your name now will follow you throughout this stream. Or, well, anytime you're watching this stream. It's smelling like it's ready to start cracking. Yeah, I hear it cracking. It's just not quite as aggressive. We're going to give it a little gas. Power it up just a pinch. Can I put it on my resume? I don't see why not. You can put anything on a resume, man. So I continued to give it some power to hopefully try to get it through first crack here. But the roast is moving quite a bit slower than I think I'd like it to. We did do a good job, though, at drawing out that middle phase. We hit our marks there. Just not used to roasting these smaller batches of coffee, you know. But now that first crack is pretty much over, we should see that ROR come back a little bit, which will be good. Looking pretty good right now, though. Looking pretty good. Yeah. It doesn't like that I haven't touched buttons yet. Alright, we're going to kick the fan up just a pinch. Back off the power just a pinch. Let it keep rolling. Keep trucking. Keep trucking. Wow, wow, wow. Keep trucking. Something like that. I do want this to be moving a little faster than it is, though. So maybe well, I don't want to go back to P6. Well, we are kind of stalling out this dev phase here a little bit. Like I said, this one's more for shits and giggles than anything else. Could have probably left it at P6. Could have probably handled it with just the fan there. But hey, whatever. Whatever. Coffee's weird, man. Roasting coffee's weird. Weird hobby for weird people. Yeah, we'll let this go a little bit darker. Oh. Well, we've had a luck on Venus. We always had a ball on Mars. We're meeting all the groovy people we rock the Milky Way. Dance. Space trucking. Heck yeah. Alright, so normally I would have dropped this roast right here. But you know what? We're going to kind of let her ride. I'm going to take her all the way up to like 226-ish degrees. Elite dangerous again? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. So yeah, this dev phase went way longer than we wanted it to, and we didn't stretch out the middle phase nearly as long as we... That's second crack, my friend. I just hearing those snaps, I was like, oh, it's time to stop. Stop. That is second crack. That sounds like a pretty dope game, not gonna lie. All right. Now, this next one, I think we do want to preheat it to 280 degrees. So it's going to take some time to really bounce back from that because of how low of a temperature we preheated it at. Space trucking, heck yeah. I mean, that sounds like a pretty dope game. There's some people, I mean, there was that video a little while ago of that kid with his, like, trucker simulator setup. It looked really fun. Driving sims are absolutely a thing. There we are. Delicious. This one's more medium dark than it is medium. Let's take a look at those numbers, because I know they're not what I wanted, but you know what? That's all right. We're not doing anything fancy with this coffee. Yeah. So 3.5 minutes is not nearly enough time in that middle phase. I should have backed off the heat a little bit sooner and kind of tried to maintain instead of letting it go as quick as I did in the middle. Which you'd think wouldn't be a huge problem with, okay, so this was 489 grams. So it was 580 to start with, and now it's 489. So let's edit this roast. Roast name 2023 0205 batch 1. Bean, this is my Guatemalan. Green weight 580. Roasted weight 489. So yeah, definitely a little darker. Gonna be a little roastier anyway. This will be a good espresso. That'll be a good espresso coffee. Oh, come on, you. You serious? You're not going to fit in there for me? I have half a mind to throw the rest of this out. Dang it. Why won't that all fit? Why won't that all fit? I'm going to have to find somewhere to put something to do with that coffee. But for now, we'll just place it on this tray here. And I'll find a jar for it or something somewhere. Hey, fellas. Hey, riled up. Do you know where the cats are? Someone redeemed Get Cat. And I got to get cat. I'm on a cat hunt. You guys can't see me right now, but I'm on a cat hunt.
They're not up here.
They're not?
I think they went all the way upstairs. Here, go back downstairs. I'll bring one.
All right. Cat hunt. Whichever. The one time that the cats aren't like right by the door. All right. On to our Kenya.
Challenge.
Yeah, I heard you. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. Now this is going to be the first time that we have done a lightly roasted coffee here on stream. Get the coffee cup. Now, I preheated it to 280. So we're going to do a big batch. We're going to do 900 grams.
Someone ordered get cat.
Has cat been gotten?
His heart is racing a million miles a minute.
You should put him on the chair, see if he'll stick around.
Oh, nope.
I mean, you can let him roam around a little bit if you want. No? All right. Cat has been gotten. He's not used to it being in here. A lot of different sights and smells and stuff. Finally getting my dang money's worth here. All right, so here we go. This is our Kenyan coffee. We are going to try to drop this just after first crack. Roast notes are city to city plus. Tasting notes are fruited accents, intense cup sweetness, hints of honey, tangerine, orange, red berry medley, fruited acidity, baking spice aromatics, and light roasts are where this really struts its stuff. So, for us, that means drop at the end of first crack, which is going to be pretty light. It's less of a temperature like reading and more of a like this is where we're like sight, sound, smell dropping. Okay. Another thing that we need to do here is add this coffee to our coffee inventory.
Challenge.
Vendor name, Sweet Maria's. Bean name, what was it again? Kenya, Nyeri, Kenya. Ah, yeah, there it is. But mine is a B.
Challenge.
Add bean. Don't you do this to me right now. Do I need to put container info? Oh, it's active in mine. Add bean. Hey, that works so good. Usually that's where I struggle. Maybe it was user error the whole time. That wouldn't surprise me. So, goals for this. 5-minute dry phase, 4.5-ish minute sweet, like yellowing phase. And that yellowing phase, because this is a lighter coffee, there's a lot less room for error here, right? We do not want underdevelopment. We do not want to speed through that middle phase and not let some of these sweet carbohydrates that are inside of this coffee really cook up nicely. We really need this to be good. So, let me check a few things just based on other big roasts that I've done. Like this one last time. This one was such a good roast. Now, every bean's going to operate a little bit differently. But you can see here, we started at P9, we went down to P8, but still kept it at F2 as it was kind of peaking. We reduced temp again at probably 170. We're going to want to reduce temp, if not a little sooner. $170, we're going to reduce temp regardless of whether or not we are at dry end. That's what we're going to do. Heck yeah, fish emotes. Nobody's redeemed it yet, but I can't resist. So I'm so bummed about this fish. I found it on I found it on eBay. I said I wanted to put one of these because I figured it'd be really funny. Unfortunately, I've done so much research on the stupid Billy Bass fish from 1999. More research than I ever thought I would do on something so stupid. But this has 3 motors in it. One that controls the mouth, one that controls the head's movement, and one that controls the tail's movement. Apparently, it is very common to see the head not working, which is what this is. What probably happened is somebody had this in a drawer. There was something on top of Billy Bass, and so when the little motor in there was spinning to try to get the head to lift up, it just broke the gear. I took it apart to see if I could find that gear and see if it was broken. The gear was just gone, and looking at like the cracks in the plastic around it, I'm very clearly not the first person who's been inside of this fish. So, bummer there. It doesn't completely work. And the button doesn't work either. So, there's a switch on the back that controls the motion sensor of it. And that's just how we turn it on, and we activate the motion sensor. You can even hear the motor trying to like spin and work properly on there. It's just not. Knock it off, okay? Knock it off, you. But yeah, so the motor on the mouth works great. The motor on the tail works great, and that's good because these two are much harder to fix than this one. Unfortunately, I took it apart. I don't know what exactly it needs to get that button working again. Kind of a bummer that that's not going to work, but hey, it is what it is, right? I ordered another one. TLDR. I told the guy on eBay that this one was not working according to his description. He refunded me. I ordered another one. But I do want the Billy Bass to be a staple on this channel. I'm tempted, because this button doesn't work, and it probably never will work. I can fix the motor in there pretty easily. The little gear in there, I can put a new gear on there pretty easily. There are all kinds of projects out there for turning this into... Are we going to end up with a comical number of big mouth Billy Basses? I don't think so. But there are tons of projects out there of people that hook the motors up to an Arduino and a little motor controller and turn it into like a wireless speaker that'll actually sing stuff, or like when it detects voices or detects sound, it'll move like it should. What if I could figure out, I'm making no promises here because I don't have all the time in the world to work on stuff like this, but what if I could make this do like text-to-speech redemptions on Twitch for me, so that when you, yes, exactly, yes, so like, make it something that you can redeem, and you make the stupid fish talk on stream and it'll say whatever you typed into chat. That'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Yeah, we'll see. Making no promises, but man, I was like, when I thought of that the other night, I was like belly laughing to myself at how stupid and how funny that would be. All right. That'd be, hey, I'm going to take a look at that later. Thank you, Avgas Kool-Aid. Oh, we got to go straight to P9. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I found some other tutorials at how people did it. I'll send it to you. Thank you. I'll take a look. See, it doesn't look super involved, and if I can fix that motor, I'd have 3 functioning motors. I've worked with Arduino. You guys know I've worked with Arduinos before, so it's not like that's out of the question. Might be fun. So, just like last time, we want this to teeter around 19, 20, 21-ish when it levels out. So, these Kenyan beans, they might be a little denser. It's not a natural, I don't think. So I don't have to worry about hitting it with too much heat early on. We're at 18, 19. Might have actually needed to give this a little bit more heat. It's kissing 20. It's kissing 20. Drop temp. Like I said, we're gonna drop temp at 170 regardless of what's really going on at the time. And then probably again at 190-ish. I think that's pretty reasonable. Still looking a little green. But my guess is this will behave like I expect it to, so around 170. Yeah. Which is right on the money, my friends. Right on the money. Look at that. Look at that. I'm too good, y'all. Knock on wood. I'm gonna kick that fan up too. Now we don't want to necessarily put the brakes on the roast, but we don't want it to move nearly as fast as it went last time. And then, like I said, it's going to be like audio visual cues for when we drop this coffee. Might be 205, might be 210. It's going to be when first crack stops, though. I'm going to actually, in an effort to kind of keep this coasting, I'm going to go down to P6 here. So we want to be at first crack right around 9 minutes. And I just want to make sure that we do that. 9:30 will be good. It's looking really good, though. Looking good, looking good. Here's some early snaps. Definitely not calling it first crack there yet, but oh, bean from the last roast dropped through. Yeah. You'll get attention here soon. All right, there's a snap. I don't think we're at first crack yet. That's for sure. Now we are. I will call it there. Nope, right there. 9:12, so 3:15 or 4:15-ish. First crack. That's not bad. Here's where it's important for us to pay attention. And you can also kind of tell end of first crack on the ROR chart too. Then what, 145 after first crack? Yeah, we're dropping it here. All right. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You can just see all the chaff, though. Maybe I need to stir it around a bit more just to get some of that chaff out. Well, let's look at the coffee thing that Sweet Maria's just sent us. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. I'm not good at this. I'm pretty sure first crack was ending. I have another one of those. Might have pulled it too early. Might have pulled it. I don't know, man. It's really hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Let's take a look at this chart, though. I mean, this is obviously way lighter than I've ever taken a coffee. 11-minute roast. That's not bad. That was unintentional, actually. Yeah, I mean, 145 in development. I mean, that's not bad. I think we pretty accurately marked first crack. I mean, there might have been plus or minus 10 seconds there just from the noise in the exhaust and the noise of the beans rolling around where maybe I didn't hear something right away, but I don't know. Only way to know is to test the coffee. We dropped it at IBTS 203.5, and first crack was at 199. So, I mean, yeah. I probably would have liked to see the heat a little bit better maintained there. I probably should have, like, as soon as first crack started, hit the gas on the roaster to try, or not the gas, obviously, but boost the power on the roaster to try to get it to pull some of that, you know, really just push it through first crack there. All in all, though, I mean, I think it'll be tasty. Of course it's going to be tasty. It's good coffee. It's roasted in a reasonable way. Smells lovely. Mark it. All right. 2023 0205. Batch number 2. This is our Kenya. Green weight was 900 grams. This will be the real tell. This will be how we see if we really did underdevelop this a little bit. Underdeveloped coffee is nasty. I mean, it's not underdeveloped. Well, 790 was what we came to, which is a 12% weight loss. Which, I mean, by the book, let's Google that. Let's Google it. Because I think a 12% weight loss on a coffee, weight loss in coffee roasting. Roasting yields a 12% weight loss. Okay. I mean, Who's Coffee, which was, you know, first link that I found, states something that you probably can't read there. That says 11 to 13% weight loss. This is almost, without exception, light roast territory. Generally, unless the coffee is quite wet, as you move above the 13%, you end up with what I would consider a light medium or medium roast. And then that 14 to 16% territory, which is where we normally find ourselves, is the medium territory. So, by the weight loss numbers, we did it, right? That 12.2%, maybe even the upper territory of it. I don't know. One of these days, I'm going to make so much money streaming on Twitch that I'm going to buy an Edgetron. I don't even know how to pronounce them because they're too expensive for me. But it's basically a machine where you grind up a little bit of coffee, you place the ground coffee into the machine, and it shines light through it to determine the weight loss of the coffee. Yeah. Definitely tasty. Oh man. Heck yeah. It all fits right in the jar. Sweet. That's another thing. So light roasted coffee weighs more, but it has a smaller volume. So like 20 grams of roasted beans to like a medium dark roast be way larger, way puffier, whereas these beans are quite a bit denser. I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be good coffee. And you know what? I'll kind of analyze this a little bit. I might send it into some of my friends at Fat Bean Coffee's Discord to see what their thoughts are on this, but I don't know. That looks pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Only thing, if I was being picky, I might have wanted to draw that middle phase out just a pinch more to 4 minutes, 30 seconds or something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, we hit our marks, right? I said we wanted to hit first crack at around 9:30. We hit it at 9:12. So, yeah, I mean, you really can't be upset at that. Especially not just for a first try. Things got a little dicey after first crack, but, I mean, always kind of does. I say we're golden. And I say we got some great coffee sitting here now. I'm going to drink on this for a little while. And then maybe next week, making absolutely no promises here. But maybe, just maybe, we try to do a blend. Got to think about how I want to do that. But maybe we do a blend. That might be fun. Because that blend will have 20% this. Anyway, it has been real, y'all. It is always wonderful having you guys down here. I got some cleanup to do here, obviously. Roasters cooling down, shutting down. We're just roasted some coffee. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. Thank you to Avgas Kool-Aid for the subscription. Thank you to all of you, as always, for just tuning in, hanging out. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and have a wonderful work week as we start rolling into that. As always, hope your coffee stays strong and your love for one another stays even stronger. Let's see if there's anybody else streaming that I can send you guys to. Anybody that I like to hang out with. I am not seeing anybody who I normally would send you guys to. So, we're going to call it here then. Have a great week. Goodbye, everybody. That Seinfeld stream? No. You guys can go find that.